Goodluck Jonathan agree over APC's victory in Bayelsa State. President Muhammadu Buhari has congratulated Bayelsa State Governor-elect Mr. David Leon, saying that his victory at Saturday's poll was impressive. A State House statement by its media aide, Mr. Femi Adesina, said President Buhari also commends APC supporters in particular and Nigerians in general in the state who exercise their civic rights in a peaceful manner, notwithstanding the pockets of unrest recorded in some locations. The statement said Buhari sympathized with families who lost loved ones during the poll. Violence during election vitiates our commitment to demonstrate to the world and upcoming generation that we are a people capable of electing leaders in a peaceful and orderly manner, the statement quoted him as saying. It added, he notes that the while officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and security agencies did their best within the ambit of the law to ensure free, fair and credible elections, it is unfortunate that pockets of unrest, mostly sponsored by desperate politicians, were recorded during the poll. The president looks forward to working with the incoming government to improve the lives of the people in Bayelsa State while ensuring the security of lives and property of all citizens. President Buhari urges Governor-elect Leon to carry other divergent interests along in the next phase of governance, imploring those not satisfied with the outcome of the poll to seek redress through the constitutionally established channels. Meanwhile, former President Goodluck Jonathan has broken silence on the emergence of the candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Chief David Leon, as the governor of Bayelsa State. Speaking during APC governor's visit, the former president congratulated Leon even as he tasked him to put the welfare and interests of Bayelsa people above every other issue. As the former president in Nigeria, I am a father to all Bayelsans. Hence, my doors are open to all citizens irrespective of their political affiliation. I urge you to make the welfare of Bayelsa people a top priority and carry all of them along irrespective of their party they voted for. He said, elections are over now, so I want you to see yourself as the governor of all and not only to the sections that voted for you. This is the way to move Bayelsa forward, he stated. Jonathan also condemned the violence in some parts of the state during the elections, describing it as unfortunate and regrettable. Nan report. He said the nation's democracy would never mature if the violence and irregularities during elections continued. So, guys, the words or the comments from these two gentlemen, the president and the former president, Goodluck Jonathan and Buhari, these are words or comments that I expected of them. Of course, they are not going to say anything otherwise, but it is a lesson for everyone to see what is playing out. They're like they always say in politics that there is no permanent enemy or friends, that is only permanent interest, and most of them do things that is really personal to them and what interests them, and that is why people who are always fighting for or killing themselves because of politicians, I think they should be wiser the more. But unfortunately some people are not like that. Anywhere belle face, they will just, oh, you are like this, oh, we'll follow you, oh, you are like this, we'll follow you. The ones that are always trying to be objective, there are not many. The ones that are psychophants, the ones that are loyal to the fault, even to the blind, we have many of them like that. So for those who are still like, oh, I'm going to die for this person, you're going to do this and that, it's for you to be able to use your tongue to count your teeth. That's just my own opinion. At the end of the day, like I've said before now, let the governor-elect, as soon as he's been sworn in, just like Jonathan has advised him, should do the needful. They should not do it as business as usual, because these people that are coming in, they have seen the way and manner at which even the ones that were there before, the role they played, the impunity and all manner of things, and they got away with it. So it is so difficult that somebody is coming to. It's going to be difficult that somebody is, I want to do the things, things in the right way, because they want to put their own selfish interest in. At the end of the day, they'll start complaining. PDP has been there in that state for a very long time. Let us see what they are going to bring out. Now the governor-elect has gone with Ushumole to visit the president, and Ushumole said all manner of things. It is expected of them to say that. Of course, PDP boasted, at the federal level that they were going to rule the country for close to 60 years or more than 60 years. We know the role they played, and the new government, the new party that came in, we know the role they are playing. So everybody will be able to use their tongue to count their seats, whether they have done better than the previous administration or previous party. The same thing is going to be happening in Bayelsa. Let us see the new things, the innovations that is going to be bringing to the table, whether it's going to be business as usual, because most of the time they always tend to go in line or to even go overboard in wrongdoings in what their predecessor had done. So good luck to Bayelsa people. Let's see. Since now they are jubilating, let us see what this new man and this party is going to bring to the table and change the narratives and bring better life to the people. Someone says it's only now we're beginning to understand Goodluck Jonathan last visits to Mr. President at Aso Rock to reach gentleman agreements, and don't be surprised to hear tomorrow that Goodluck Jonathan joined APC. And all her wife money seized by this administration will be returned back to her, even with interest. That's what somebody is talking here. And I don't think somebody agreed to that. Somebody say, no, this is a rubbish talk. Ha, ha, ha. Now you get your mouth to, you fee user, talk anything. Someone say, that's Nigeria politicians for you. Don't kill yourself because of any politicians. They are chameleon. Someone say, Nigerians are peaceful country to be. To God be the glory. I just want to comment on the current issue trending on the controversial on social media regarding the just concluded Bayelsa gubernatorial election. I want Nigerian politicians to know that there are persons they must not ignore in their quest for power. First, God, who created them and controls their breath. Secondly, the electorate. Thirdly, the likes former President Goodluck Jonathan. To some people, their thoughts may be that Goodluck Jonathan is trying to cross to APC. That's the reason he seems to be supporting David Leon. But not really. Goodluck will never join APC as a party, but he wants to make a political statement in Bayelsa State in particular and Nigeria in general that politics is not about power holding but service delivery to the people. Goodluck, as far as I know him, is a great man and a great leader God has given to Africa. He is not a selfish person as some present politicians seem to appear these days in our country. He's a detribalized person. During era of his government, I was directed to be praying for him. I didn't do it because I was looking for his favor, but God wanted me to do so. I advised Bayelsans to join Goodluck Jonathan to take their state higher in development, etc. Know this, never push away the leader that helped you to climb up. You may be needing it when you are descending or climbing down. Pastor C.N. Oguta, God bless Nigeria. Someone said it is hoped that Chief Leon will learn from the mistakes of his predecessors in the task ahead. Good luck to him and Bayelsa people as well. Goodluck Jonathan is a man of peace. He's an exemplary leader, gentleman to the core. I salute his courage to embrace peace at all times. This is a challenge to other leaders who always instigate their followers, always claiming righteous, even when they are not. I hope Professor Shibajo Shomole, Secondos, Ashiwaju, and others will learn how to play politics without deforming another person's character in the name of politics. God bless Ebele Jonathan. You are displaying exactly what it means to be a father of the nation. Someone say ineptitude and lack or little political will to handle or manage national issues like this. It is well with Nigeria. Someone say Goodluck Jonathan is a man of peace, well understanding. I wish he has another opportunity to rule this country. God bless you, sir. Someone say our political leaders are indigenous colonial masters. The gullible masses are ignorant of the situation. Exactly my thoughts. Everybody has spoken well. People have said one or two things, concerning this. They have spoken well, but everything must be looked holistically. Look everything thoroughly. Look everything objectively, not even one-sided. Everybody has said, one or two things that one can really think through, but you shouldn't lose the sight that most of our politicians are colonial masters. And the gullible ones, anywhere belefe, they will just say, okay, you are like this, let us go like this, because of their interest, personal interest, not the interest of the general masses. So it's like that. Somebody was asking a question that our value has been eroded, that can it be brought back? And the person say, to be honest, that it might be hard, because we talk about morale. Oh, when you refer to the other people in the Western world that they don't have culture, they don't have this and that, we try to say we have culture, we have this and that, we have a whatever, but our moral values are, have been eroded, and the people who are supposed to be the leaders, they are compounding the whole thing, through their actions and inactions. So, guys, I would like to hear from you with this whole thing that Goodluck Jonathan uh, and Buhari agree over APC's victory in Bayelsa. Can that be true? Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.